Hi, everyone, and welcome back to Brian's Horror Corner, or welcome if you are new to my channel. Glad to have you here. So we're going to continue, of course, with my summer DVD horror movie review series, and the movie we're going to take a look at today is not a good one, but it is a follow-up to a horror comedy movie that I reviewed last year, which was the Piranha remake from 2010, directed by Alexandria Aja. I believe I reviewed that a year ago, sometime in the summer. Um, Today we're going to take a look at its counterpart, and that is Piranha 3D or Piranha Double D, whatever you'd like. And I have a slip cover there, and then there's a few special features on the back if you guys want to pause. But yeah, Piranha Double D. This movie actually makes the remake from 2 years before. This is from 2012, Piranha Double D or Piranha 3D. This movie makes the 2010 Piranha movie remake, which I genuinely liked and had fun with despite its problems and over the top nature. That movie's Oscar worthy after watching this one. So let's just go ahead and get into Piranha Double D from 2012 here. So Piranha 3 Double D is a 2012 American 3D horror comedy film directed by John Gallagher and written by Marcus Dunstan and Patrick Melton. It is a sequel to the 2010 film Piranha 3D, part of the Piranha film series, and stars Danielle Panabaker, Matt Bush, David Kushner, Chris Zilka, Katrina Bowden, Gary Busey, Christopher Lloyd, and David Hasselhoff. The events of the film take place after those of the previous film and include a school of bloodthirsty piranhas invading a newly opened water park in Arizona. So basically, the film opens a year after the massacre by piranhas in Lake Victoria, Arizona. An eradication campaign has left the lake uninhabitable and the town largely abandoned. At Cross Lake, two farmers search the waters. Piranha eggs laid inside a dead cow hatch and the farmers are killed and eaten. Maddie, a marine biologist student, returns home for the summer to the water park she co-owns and is annoyed to find that the other owner, her stepfather Chet, plans to add an adult-themed section of the water park that allows nudity. Later that night, Maddie's friend Shelby and her boyfriend Josh go skinny dipping in the lake, where a piranha fry enters Shelby's vagina. Their friends Ashley and Travis begin to have sex in their van, but Ashley accidentally releases the parking brake, causing the van to roll into the lake. Handcuffed to the van during foreplay and unable to escape, Travis is devoured by piranhas while Ashley, on the roof, calls for help. No one is around to rescue her. The van sinks into the lake and the piranhas eat her. So yeah, that's the setup, the premise, the beginning of this movie, Piranha uh, 3 Double D. As far as the cast goes, we have Danielle Panabaker as Maddie, Matt Bush as Barry, Katrina Bowden as Shelby, Jean-Luc Billadieu as Josh, David Kushner as Chet, Chris Zilka as Kyle, David Hasselhoff as himself, Paul Shearer as Andrew, Christopher Lloyd returning as Mr. Goodman, and Ving Rhames returning as Deputy Fallon. So yeah, that's the setup, the premise, and the cast for this wonderful Oscar-worthy movie from 2012, Piranha 3 Double D. No, I'm being sarcastic in case you can't tell. This movie's horrible. Um, and I didn't have tremendous expectations going into it, but I did have some expectations going into it based on my entertainment value with Piranha 3D from 2010. Of course, that was directed by Alexandria Aja, who's a very talented filmmaker. This was directed by something named John Gallagher, who I'm not familiar with, and after watching this movie, hopefully never will be again. Let's just go ahead and get into the pros about this movie, the things that I liked about Piranha 3 Double D. This will be short. The movie's only 82 minutes long, which I really appreciate. So you aren't giving up too much of your valuable time with it. Um, there were some humorous parts regarding certain performers in the movie, mainly the returns of Christopher Lloyd, who has a scene Ving Rhames, who comes back towards the end of the movie, and a little bit of the David Hasselhoff playing himself character. I thought there were some humorous moments regarding those three characters, or those three actors, I should say, and their characters. Also, the part where Piranha bites a guy's dingaling. I did get some humorous moments out of that just from the reaction and everything of it, despite the fact it makes absolutely no sense in the movie. We'll get to that. I found some of these moments and characters humorous, though. I'll say I always like and enjoy Kushner. David Kushner. He's in a lot of movies. And despite how over the top and ridiculous and douchebaggy his character is in this movie, it actually works because of his performance and the movie that he's in. I still enjoy him here. So I'm going to call that a positive for this movie. Can you kind of see I'm scraping the bottom of the barrel here? The movie has so much nudity that staff at the Playboy Mansion would blush. There's no shortage of boobs and ass here for those that are looking for it. And then my final pro is it's only 82 minutes long, so it gets in and gets out in a fairly quick order. So, yeah, those are the pros for Piranha 3DD. Now let's get into the cons. This will take a while. No. My God, this movie's bad. From a directing standpoint, an acting standpoint, a writing standpoint, and any sort of logical story standpoint. They were clearly trying to make an over the top, so bad it's good movie, kind of like the original, or not the original, its predecessor, Piranha 3D from 2010, directed by Alexandria Aja. The difference is that movie works. It is so bad that it's good. This movie's so bad that it's just bad, frankly. And yeah, it's just bad all around. I don't give two shits about any of the characters in this movie, young or old. The amount of douchiness in most of the characters make the Piranha remake from 2010 look like Oscar-worthy performances and writing of those characters. The leaps and bounds of irrational and illogical story beats and premises in this movie is beyond the pale. The look of the CGI piranha is beyond laughably bad, and the CGI blood and gore is not any better. The dialogue is atrocious to where I wanted to punch all the characters in the face. The 3D aspect of this movie is ridiculously bad, even more so than the original, or the remake, I should say. Basically, this is a porno movie with some bad CGI piranhas thrown into it. So, yeah, and then finally, why is Danelle Panabaker, who I like as an actress, why is she in this movie? I realize this was 2012, so although it was after the Friday the 13th remake, which I actually liked her character in that movie, don't really like her character in this movie because she tries to play her character for the most part plays it straight, and this isn't a movie where anybody should be playing it straight. But yeah, I like Danelle Panabaker. Why did she choose this movie? Again, I know this is before she really hit it big with what's that sci-fi show that she's been in the last few years? I forget the name of it. Um, but yeah, why is she in this movie? So that's my other con. So yeah, overall, guys, Piranha 3 Double D didn't work for me, obviously, as you can tell on just about any level. I am going to give it a 5 out of 10, which is obviously generous because of those humorous moments I talked about. Some of the nudity, although you can find that just about anywhere. And the fact that it's only 82 minutes long. So 5 out of 10 for Piranha Double D from 2012. Go ahead and comment down below if you like this movie more than I did or about the same or less. Please like this video, hit the little notification bell down below, and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any of my upcoming reviews for this summer horror DVD movie review series or any of my other great horror content that I have coming out after this month, September through the rest of the year. Some really good stuff coming out for you. So with that being said, this is a shorter review because there's just not that much to say about Piranha Double D from 2012. But I hope you enjoyed this kind of humorous review of this movie and you're enjoying this overall review series. With that being said, I hope everybody's doing well, and as always, stay scared. Bye.